Okay, please turn on your camera if you feel up to it. Click the dots next to your name to rename yourself, to add your pronouns, please. I see a few people who don't have that. And if you feel like it, share in chat what's your favorite website or mobile app you love to tell people about. I know Michelle's is going to be Wobot, because that's a good one. My favorite is Facebook, but solely for the free group that Michelle told me about. And now I am a huge fan of the Facebook free group. If you don't know about that, super awesome. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click through some slides. Welcome. What's going to happen? I'm going to talk to you about the program a little bit. We're going to have an update on our sponsors from our partnerships manager. We're going to meet the new participants, and we're going to do a group picture and have some mingling. Welcome to Techtonica, where our goal is to help women and non-binary adults with low incomes overcome barriers into tech careers. Everything we do, it falls under our code of conduct. I'm going to read it for you, and it is also found at our website, techtonica.org, conduct. So Techtonica is dedicated to providing a safe, inclusive, welcoming, and harassment-free space and experience for all of our members and guests, regardless of gender identity and expression, sexual orientation, disability, physical appearance, socioeconomic status, body size, ethnicity, nationality, level of experience, age, or religion, or lack thereof. Our code of conduct exists because of that dedication. We do not tolerate harassment in any form, and we prioritize marginalized people's safety over privileged people's comfort. Our full code of conduct can be found at our website, techtonica.org/conduct. Hi, I'm Sarah Colley. My pronouns are she, her, and I am the Software Training Engineering Manager for Techtonica, otherwise known as the STEM, and I will be guiding you through our event this evening. What is Techtonica? Techtonica, we partner with companies to help women and non-binary adults with low income overcome barriers into tech careers. So our target audience is you all, women and non-binary adults with no age cutoff, with low incomes, and mostly BIPOC, the people most in danger of displacement and the most underrepresented in tech. What makes us great? We have job placement besides other things, but we think that companies that are interested in supporting the intersectional diversity, and we get sponsors to cover the costs and then hire our participants. Why don't you just take a cut from the participants' salaries following the program? This is a question we get a lot. So a lot of boot camps out there, the program is free, and then you have to pay back like 10% of your income for the first year after you graduate. And we don't believe in doing that. We believe in empowering underrepresented people, not in placing an additional burden on them. Diversity is valuable to companies, so they should pay for it. We think they should invest in junior talent, and if companies invest in junior talent and stop poaching senior developers, they can help alleviate displacement and income disparity. So far, we have had 88 graduates, and those graduates, their income has increased 3 to 5% or times as much as before they started the program. And this is currently our 9th cohort. So we are a full-time program. We have prereq study groups, 6 months of full-time learning, which everybody is on week 1.5 of right now. We have mentors of who I see a bunch in the audience. And then we have 6 months of placement or job support, job search support. There's a lot of learning. Look at all these beautiful icons, and you will be learning about a little bit of all of them. Hopefully you already recognize GitHub and the terminal and Git and HTML and CSS and JavaScript, a whole bunch more. Program flow. You got the dailies. We're now a few days into people being dailies, and I'm sure everybody's really excited about it. We do code challenges. We learn about new topics on our own and with groups. We do lots of pairing, and we do pull requests. I'm going to pass it over to Christina to introduce herself. We can't hear you. At least I can't hear you, even though you're not muted.
Hello, everybody.
There we go.
My name is Cristina Rodriguez. My pronouns are she, her, ella. I'm the technical project manager of Techtonica. And if you are here, you probably receive an email from me. But in any case, here is my email. And let me talk a little more about the application process. So our only prerequisite is the 113 exercise of free code count, which all our participants of this cohort did and submit their screenshots. Then we have a long application form, and we are not exaggerating when we say that it's a long form. Then you will have to come to 2 pair programming sessions, one with me, and one in a JavaScript workshop. Then you will have a code challenge to take at home, and we will give you time for that. Then you will have another pair programming session with me, and then you will have behavioral interviews with staff and board members. And you can see in this long list that our application process is long. It will take you a whole month of meetings, interviews, code challenge, pair programming, but that makes our always to find the best people possible for our core, like you will see in the next slides. Um,
And I want to say, everybody in this cohort, I know you went through all of this, but look at it now. Look at how much you've already accomplished getting through all of this to get here. So congratulations, you did it.
Let me talk a little about what we seek on the participants of each cohort. We are searching for folks with a high level of resilience. We know that underrepresented people have resilience because we basically need it for survival. So we are searching for those folks. And you will need some autonomy because we don't have teachers, and so you will learning by yourself. And also a great sense of commitment because you will learning by yourself. All the effort, all the hard work will be coming from you. That let me talk about the positivity and adaptability. The tech industry is that way. We will see it again and again. And you need to have a growth mindset, which is part of that positivity. And then you need to you need to know how to collaborate. We are stronger believers on pair programming and collaboration, and we really believe that you learn more when you are learning on groups. So as the current core will tell you, you will be working with groups all the day. And you need to have curiosity, especially in the things that you don't know yet, because again, you will learning by yourself. So there is a lot of, do I need to know more about this? And we ask a lot of questions about logic because we need to know that you are able to think logically. We will teach you how to think logic in the same sentence of programming, but you need to have that first step of thinking logically. Next slide. And our program offer at least one regular mentor. Most of the people have two. And for the time that they will do the final project, they will beg for 3 or 4. We're still looking for office hours mentors for this core because we want to offer an office hour mentor for each day of the week. So if somebody in the group has a specific question about the topic, they could reach out to that. But in general, you will have support. So you will learning by yourself, but we will provide the support for you.
And Ruthie isn't here, but Ruthie is our technical assistant. So shout out to Ruthie. Those of you who have already interacted with them know how awesome they are and on the ball, and we're really excited to have them. And next, I want to pass it over to Tiffany, our partnerships manager.
Hi everyone, I'm Tiffany Kwok. My pronouns are she, her, and I am Techtonica's partnerships manager, and I get to announce all of our hiring sponsors so far for this cohort. So yeah, next slide. We have a new hiring partner, honeycomb.io, which we're really excited to bring on. They will be hiring 2 participants for this current cohort. Next slide. Soda Health, who is also a returning partner, they will be hiring 1 person for this cohort. Next slide. And then Sony, who will be hiring 5 people from our current cohort. And that puts us at a total of 8 placements so far for this current cohort.
And Tiffany, thank you so much for finding all of these sponsors and working so super hard. For those of you who don't know, Tiffany has been here for about 3.5 years, and she is about to go on to her next journey in an hour. She will be leaving us for the next venture. And Tiffany, we can't thank you enough for everything that you've done. So big round of applause. I see hands clapping in the background. Thank you so very much.
Thank you for those kind words, Sarah. It's been awesome to be part of Techtonica, and I will definitely still be around and be at your graduation and everything. So yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Yay. If you know of any companies who are looking to potentially sponsor a participant in the future, please have them reach out to us. We're not exactly sure who's going to be taking over all of the partnership stuff going forward, but Michelle is a great intern person to have people reach out to. Now is the time we've all been waiting for to get to know our new cohort. So here we go. First up, I would like to introduce Anise.
Hi, everyone. I'm Anise. I use she, her pronouns. I currently live in Northern Colorado, but I was born and raised in San Francisco. I have been interested in coding since about middle school, and I taught myself HTML and CSS and used my skills to make lunch money by customizing my classmates' MySpace and Zanga pages. Prior to Techtonica, I ran a web design business that served nonprofits, and I was also a family photographer. It's been difficult breaking into tech though, due to the lack of affordable education and representation in the workplace. But I'm excited about joining Techtonica because of the fantastic staff and cohort and the resources that Techtonica provides. I will make a great engineer due to my experience in web design, which gives me an eye for web usability, while my photographer background gives me an eye for aesthetics. I want to build programs and create projects for the underrepresented, underfunded, and undersupported communities in the world, as well as prove that people that look like me and my cohort represent tech too. Thank you.
We're so happy to have you. Yay! Next up, we have Camille.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so my name is Camille and I use she, they pronouns. I currently live in Philadelphia after moving here from South Florida 7 years ago. And I've spent the last 7 years working with community and school-based nonprofits primarily. I only started learning how to code about 9 months ago. So I would say that lack of know-how and experience has prevented me from getting into tech. But honestly, my first attempt was with Techtonica, and that was thankfully successful. So I'm super excited to be joining this program. I've already enjoyed connecting with people in my cohort, and I'm literally growing my brain by doing extremely new and challenging things and making lots of mistakes. I've started to learn the hard skills that will make me a great software engineer. And meanwhile, I'm excited to flex my soft skills like problem solving, communicating, and relationship building while I learn those hard skills. Techtonica has changed people's lives, so I know I can expect a transformation by the end of this year, and I'm looking forward to the journey. Thank you.
And we are excited to have you too. Woo! Yes! Dana.
Hi, I'm Dana. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm based in New York. I studied criminal justice and philosophy at the George Washington University and went on to work as a content developer and then as a claims analyst in accounts receivable. I decided to start a career transition in tech because of the endless learning and growth opportunities. I was first exposed to it about a year ago, and I spent about half a year self-studying and applying to boot camps full-time. After studying the fundamentals for so long on my own, I'm excited to build real software and collaborate with other people, especially in a leadership role. My experience working in many different fields and roles has helped me to develop strong adaptability and communication skills, which I believe would make me a more thoughtful and resilient software engineer. With these skills, I would like to make the tech industry less intimidating and more accessible to people from underserved communities. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have Giselle.
Hello, my name is Giselle Garcia. My pronouns are she and her, and I'm based in Los Angeles. I graduated from UC Santa Barbara in 2020 with a degree in sociology and English. Before Techtonica, I worked as a legal case manager. I discovered an interest in coding while exploring tech through an organization called Cohort, where I learned about data analytics. I haven't been able to work in tech because I had not been exposed to other people like myself in the industry. Until recently, I had never met any women in tech and thought my options were only in the humanities. While I do appreciate all I have learned with my background, I feel very excited about my journey into software engineering and am eager to learn as much as I can. I believe I'd make a good software engineer because I am driven by my curiosity and I'm passionate about learning and improving. I'm excited to challenge myself and grow to be the best software engineer that I can be and witness all of our achievements during program. Thank you.
We are excited to see it too. Next up, we have Latifa.
Hi, I'm Latifa Camacho, and my pronouns are she, her. I'm a former customer solutions representative and a recent computer information systems graduate from Diablo Valley College in Pleasant Hill, California. I'm interested in a career in technology because I want to use my skills and knowledge to make other people's jobs easier and more productive. It's been hard for me to break into tech because I have no experience outside of my title and have to establish my reputation. I'm excited about joining Techtonica because this is where I will work hard to create a good reputation for a solid tech career. I believe I'll make a good software engineer because I will use systematic approaches to find solutions and practice informed decision-making. I want to contribute positive digital progress to the tech industry. Thank you.
And we are excited to have you. Somebody is not muted. If you can please mute yourself, that would be great. Thank you. Next up, we have Mifra.
Hey everyone, my name is Mifra Mullick. I'm a first-generation college graduate with a degree in finance. I was born and raised in Queens, New York, and now I'm based out of the East Coast. My first full-time job was working in business intelligence at Aetna, and I believe that was my gateway into developing interest into coding. I was using no-code platforms to automate workflows that could take analysts hours in Excel into minutes. And that role made me realize the power of technology. But I still wanted to get a flavor of a high finance role that was more aligned with my undergraduate pursuits. So I went on to work in investments and venture capital. But while I was in these roles, I started to see the gaps in finance and how technology could be used to make these roles more efficient. During this time, I was also doing a lot of deep introspection about what I wanted to do in my career long-term. I decided to take an introductory coding class, started self-teaching myself how to code, and haven't looked back since. I feel really grateful to have had various early experiences early in my career because they've not only added more to my business acumen, enhanced my toolkit, but they've also given me clarity on my decision to fully commit to and pivot to tech. And I'm really grateful for the opportunity to join Techtonica because I believe it'll accelerate my dream of becoming a software engineer a reality. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. We're excited to have you too. Pandora.
Hey y'all, my name is Pandora and my pronouns are they, them. I'm originally from Oakland, California, but I've called Boston, Massachusetts my home since 2018. My first exposure to tech was in high school when I was able to join a STEM-based after-school program that targeted underprivileged girls called Tech Bridge. From there, I was inspired to go to college and study computer science, but due to the lack of mentorship and guidance, sprinkled in with a little bit of imposter syndrome, I decided to study theater instead. So before Techtonica, I was a bartender for many years. But during the pandemic, I decided that life is too short and I took the plunge into learning how to code. I am very excited to be a part of Techtonica because safe spaces and community are very important to me, and Techtonica fosters that. I believe I'll make a good software engineer because of my creative background and my willingness and yearning to learn everything thrown my way. With that being said, I am very excited to make this career transition. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have Rama.
Hello, my name is Rama. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm currently based in the SF Bay Area. Prior to attending Techtonica, I did my undergraduate at UC Berkeley, where I became passionate about breaking into tech as a BIPOC woman. I joined a collective at Cal titled Women in Technology Initiative at UC and learned that you could become a software engineer with a non-technical background. However, I wasn't able to pursue it alone, so I decided to apply to Techtonica. During my time at Techtonica, I'm committed to implementing practical skills that will help me throughout my career in software engineering. I believe I'll make a good software engineer because I'm used to getting out of my comfort zone and I know when to ask for help. Additionally, my experience as an undergraduate researcher at the University of California, Berkeley School of Information has given me insight into the field of human-computer interaction, particularly user research. I am motivated to build products that inspire innovation and change and reach diverse communities worldwide. Thank you.
Thank you. Great job. Next, we have Raquel.
Hi, my name is Raquel. I go by she, her pronouns, and I live in the Bay Area. Before Techtonica, I was studying an entirely different field, which was sociology, and I graduated with my bachelor's degree from UCLA in 2021. I want to get into tech so I can merge my sociological background with technical skills that I will undoubtedly gain from Techtonica in order to contribute to projects that positively impact people's lives, especially those in underserved communities. Two of the most challenging things that have made it difficult to break into tech would be the lack of connections, especially being the first person in my family to attend college and not having experience yet. I'm excited for Techtonica though, because it's the first time in a long time where I've felt genuinely supported, and I'm excited to see how I will grow professionally as well as personally. Thank you.
And we are excited to see you grow as well. Next, we have Rochanel.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rochanel. I have she, her pronouns, and I'm based in Houston, Texas. Prior to Techtonica, I completed my Bachelor of Arts in English and worked professionally as an educator. Due to the virtual learning in the pandemic, my students' engagement declined. I found a website called Scratch, a free programming language where you can create your own interactive activities. I began using coding as an incentive for students to get their coursework done. I realized that I could build educational software to help students and other teachers. From there, I began building personal projects and single-page web apps for nonprofits and continued to self-study. I have faced challenges in the tech industry due to my lack of confidence. However, I have taken this opportunity with Techtonica to work on developing my skills in technical interviewing, and I am determined to overcome any obstacle needed to succeed. I am confident that my background in education, passion for technology, and dedication to self-study and learning will make me an excellent software engineer. Thank you.
Thank you. And next up, we have Ruby.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ruby Marroquin, and my pronouns are she, her, and I am from Los Angeles, California. A little bit about my background is that after high school, I went to community college where I used to tutor mathematics, and I eventually got my associates in math. I decided to pursue higher education and was the first in my family to attend university. I went to UC San Diego and was part of the Jacobs School of Engineering, where I planned on getting a computer science degree despite having a math background. Ultimately, the program was too expensive for me to stay, but that did not deter me from seeking a way into tech, which is how I ended up at Techtonica. This determination, along with my resilience and commitment, are how I know I will be a good software engineer. I'm excited to continue this journey and want to be a part of the change that brings more people like me and my fellow cohort members to the tech industry. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Next, we have Sarah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sada or Sarah. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm currently based in Colorado. I am interested in tech because I love solving problems and I love using my critical thinking skills. It's been hard getting into tech because of barriers like not having the right guidance or mentor or the financial ability. That's why I'm really excited about joining Techtonica and really thankful for this opportunity. I believe I'll make a great software engineer because I have the skills that I can contribute from my science and research background, like being detail-oriented and persistent in finding answers to questions. I want to bridge the gap in the tech industry by not only being a woman, but a Muslim and Arab American in tech. Thank you.
Thank you. And next we have Tanya.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tanya and my pronouns are they, them. I'm based in California where I graduated with a bachelor's degree in anthropology from UC San Diego in 2018. As I used software such as Agisoft and ArcGIS to conduct our lab's research, I became increasingly interested in tech and how it could be used to help the community around me. After graduation, this interest continued into my position as a library assistant at my local library, where I hosted computer literacy classes for folks who had limited access to computers. I found myself learning basic HTML and CSS outside of work and began to immerse myself as much as I possibly could into the tech space. This thankfully led me to where I am today as part of Techtonica's cohort. I'm truly excited to be part of Techtonica so I can merge my soft and technical skills into the tech space to make products that are for and by underrepresented communities. Thank you.
Nice. I can't wait to see these products. They're going to be great. And next we have Yasmin.
Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. My name is Yasmin, and I am from the Bay Area. Before Techtonica, I was working as a research assistant at a biotech company. Working there, it became really obvious the huge impact that tech is having on the way many industries operate. And it just became really obvious to me that it would be extremely beneficial if I were more comfortable working with technology. So after coming to those conclusions, I decided that I would learn more about programming. And the more I learned, the more I realized how much I like it and the more inspired I became to make it my full-time job. Unfortunately, at the time, I did not have enough resources, but now I do thanks to Techtonica, and I'm so excited to make this goal a reality. I believe that I will make a great software engineer because I have a positive attitude and I will not give up easily when I encounter a stubborn bug. I also really enjoy collaborating with others and thinking creatively. I'm thrilled to be a part of Techtonica. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. And next we have Yolise.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yolise. My pronouns are she and her, and I'm from Watsonville, California. I was actually a participant from the last cohort, but I didn't get a placement. But I'm very grateful for Techtonica for giving me the opportunity to come back to do the program again and come out bigger and stronger. For those who don't know me, I am a first-generation Latina and with a background in medical office administration. I wanted to get in tech because it's a constant evolving industry. However, due to financial barriers and lack of resources, I wasn't able to get the career switch going, which is why I'm very excited to be a part of Techtonica because they've always created a safe environment where I feel comfortable to be learning about programming. I am very excited to be, I believe that I would be a great software engineer because I am committed to lifelong learning. And I believe that will be amazing and creating a positive environment for a future generation to come. Thank you.
Thank you. And welcome, everybody. Now you can feel free to unmute yourself and clap and cheer. That was so great. You all did so super duper well.
Good job, everyone.
Huge pats on your backs. You rocked it. We're gonna do some mingling. Feel free to mingle a little bit. Feel free to chat with people. Michelle, can you make rooms? I can't see them while I am sharing. I can stop sharing and make rooms.
I'm working on it.
Okay, Michelle's working on it. Whoa, wrong way. No, I'm going the wrong way. So yeah, please share when you're mingling your names, your pronouns, what you all have in common, what brought you all here. And then at the end, the groups will all share what you have in common. It can be things like, we found out that we all had red shoes in the first grade. That would be cool if everybody did. Or we found out that we all love cats. We found out that we placate Sarah's need to see other people's pets by showing them whenever we're on the screen. We found out that celery is actually delicious when it's juiced. These are just ideas of the things you could all find out. There are infinite things to find out about each other.
Sorry, I probably should have just done the automatic assignment because this is kind of silly.
But you're going to make really well diversified groups.
I hope so, yeah.
You can find out that you all like JavaScript and that centering things in CSS is real hard. Why? Why is it so hard? Nobody knows. It's a mystery. Maybe you can share your secret to centering things in CSS. You can share. I'm just like making up things that I feel like everybody should have in common. Talk about languages. Talk about how excited you are to be here. Talk about how tired you are because you're on the east. Some of you are on the East Coast and it's super late. Some of you are joining from other countries.
Okay, got it.
Have fun chatting. I'll give you like 8 minutes.
All right, who's missing? Okay. Way to go, Sarah. That was great.
Yeah. Here, let me can I I guess I'm just gonna stop sharing my screen. Oh, can you pause? Or
Yes.
not done with that? Is it sharing the slides? They went
Not
away
yet.
from me. Let me stop the share.
It's just a black screen.
Yeah, right? It's doing that thing that I accidentally full screened it and now it's like, where is it? It doesn't exist anymore. That's one of the problems I have with Macs is like, where is the thing? Okay, let me pull up the slides again. Can never have them open too many times. So I hope that Mingling was super great. Who wants to tell us what your groups all had in common? Anybody? Anybody? Ruby.
Ruby had your hand raised.
Oh yeah. My group was with Yasmin and Latifa, and we were all hungry. That's what we had in common.
Were you hungry for a specific thing? Were you like, I want
Honestly, at this point, anything. That's what we were saying. We're just like, we're waiting to devour anything.
You need snacks at your desk. Nice. Any other group want to share what they all had in common? Anise.
I was in a group with Berlin and we both have kids.
Nice, nice. And then, oh, the names are in the way. And then Rama, what'd your group have in common?
I think my group is also really hungry. We said that Bay Area, we're all from the Bay Area, and that all informed our love of food because it's just so diverse here.
I'm sensing a theme. I'm sensing a theme. Tanya, what about your group?
I'm going to continue that theme. My group was Sarah and Tiffany. We said that we all like tacos. That was like actually like one of the first things that we said. We both like coffee and tea. We're into artsy things, and we all like Nintendo.
Look at your group finding all sorts of stuff. That's awesome. Mifra, what about your group?
So my group was me and Monica, and something very simple is that our names start with M. And then the second thing is that we both like SoCal.
There you go. Nice, nice. Anybody else want to share? Okay. Let me get back to this one. Okay, hopefully we're seeing this. Mingling. Awesome. Let's go big and time for the group screenshot, which I guess I need to stop sharing now so we can do a group screenshot. And I think Christina is going to be our screenshot extraordinaire.
I
So if
will
you could
do that.
Please turn your camera on and floof your hair, make a pretty smiley face. Pro tip, look at the camera, not your face. Then it looks like you're looking at all of us.
Okay, people on my tree, and I will take several so we can use it. 1, 2, 3. Yay, we want to do one celebrator. I think we have time to do one celebrator. Okay, on my tree. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thank you so much.
I don't know if Michelle has told you her story, but normally she's the one taking the screenshot. So she has this whole like one-handed taking screenshot thing. And I saw them both up there, Michelle. Very exciting. A celebration for you as well.
Yes, thank you, Christina.
Okay, so I would like to take a second to thank everybody. Thank our sponsors, thanks our donors, thank you to our advocates, our mentors. Our program could not exist without you. Thank you so much to the volunteers and staff and friends and family that are here, and our participants, because really, if it wasn't for your hard work and dedication, none of us would be here. So congratulations to everybody. Some of you might be thinking, how do I get involved? You could sponsor a participant. You can spread the word about Techtonica. Fun fact, applications will be opening in a month. So if you know people that are thinking about potentially starting, get them started on their JavaScript journey now and get them in that application in a month. You could always donate. We like money so that we can give people stipends and help support people. And we could always use more volunteers. Happy Lunar New Year 2023, the year of the rabbit. Boop, 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 boop. I like this picture. It's a cute one. And I wanted to say one final thank you, Tiffany, for working so hard and dedicating so much of yourself over the last few years. It's not easy, and you have done such an amazing job. And thank you a million to billion times. And we wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. And we look forward to catching up with you as you continue on in your new role.
Thanks, Sarah.
And we're going to be hanging out and socializing in a second. I don't know if you want to stay, but I'd love to say bye. And that's it. That's all we have to say. Thank you all for coming. And yeah, we'll be sticking around and chitty chatting for anybody who wants to stay and chitty chat. And I'm going to stop sharing. So you're welcome to drop. You're welcome to stay. Whatever brings you joy. I'm going to stop the recording.